Hey, I'm Mark Lyon, and today we're going to show you my new invention. This is the tractor that I've designed and built. This is the second prototype I made, and right now we're just calling it the FarmBot because it's a little bit like a robot. Because the drive is electrically controlled, you can hook them up front to back, front to front, back to back, and have one go forward, the other one go backward at the same time, and so there's no worry about that. Alright, so in order to take them apart, there's a receiver tube on each end. They're coupled right here with a pin that locks them together. This is part of the design of the tractor that allows it to pivot. So there's a sleeve in there that allows rotation so they can go off camber. And so that allows that to happen. It also works on the trailer. This is dual duty. It works on a trailer to adapt a trailer to the one machine or couples both machines together. So we're going to show you how to take them apart and how easy that is. So what we're going to do is right now it's being held up by the other tractor. So we're going to lower this arm down here, and then we're going to start the tractor and give it a little down pressure so that it'll relieve any pressure on this tractor. And that allows us to back off and separate the tractors. Okay, this is how we have it hooked up. We use the same adapter that we used for to hook the two tractors together. It has the same swiveling connection there. Has a ball on one side. This one U-bolts to the trailer. This piece adapts any trailer with a ball to the receiver hitch. So that way you don't have to do anything else. You just slide the receiver hitch in there, put your pin in, and you're ready to go. Now, with this thing, one of the nice things it is about it, it makes it more compact. So you can actually take this tractor and move it under the top of over the top of the tongue. So this is one of the features that allows you to go way underneath. It also puts your weight more forward on the tractor, which allows you to get more traction. Now, the thing that's a little bit different about this tractor is there is no forward or reverse. It can be operated in either direction from either end. Because this swivels and telescopes underneath, you can hook it up at this end. You can turn it around and hook it up at the other end and telescope it this way. There's no forward or backward. This one happens to have two hydraulic disconnects. If you've got a dump bed trailer you're pulling, if you have a disc and you want to raise it up, if you're using hydraulic whatever. This provides about 10 to 15 gallons a minute hydraulic fluid at around 3,000 to 5,000 pounds pressure. It's got a hydraulic PTO. I'm from a farming background, so the problem with conventional tractors is in order to have a compromise for the way they designed them, they left a few things out. And so what we're doing is trying to find a way to make things a little bit more efficient and more cost effective and a little bit easier to use. So this particular tractor has an 85-degree turning radius. You can turn the tires 85 degrees each way. So that enables you to turn your tractor or your whatever you're hooked to in a really tight turning radius. This thing happens to be half the weight of a tractor and also half the machine parts, which we think will probably make it half the cost. So if you can reduce weight in the tractor size, then you can make things more efficient. The big concern is traction. If you have tractors are one of the only things that has left and right brakes, because when they're fully loaded and they have the most amount of traction, most of the time they have very little weight on their tires. This makes them difficult to steer. So this particular model, the way it's designed, puts all the weight on the axle that you're driving and steering. So you never have to worry about moving the weight to be able to be, get your same steering. The steering tires are the drive tires, so that makes it a little easier. Okay, so another thing with rate distribution is because this drawbar slides underneath, it allows you to put more weight on the front to cantilever it a little bit, so that as it pulls and wants to torque up a little bit, it keeps it from turning over or from losing traction, so you can be able to maneuver it wherever you want. This particular model, because it's remote controlled, you're unable to abuse it. It has a maximum acceleration and deceleration rate, which we've designed to be how you would use it if you owned it. So if you let somebody else use it, they can out rev it up to 5 grand, dump it, put the gear shift in third gear and drop the clutch. So it allows the tractor to last longer because you're unable to abuse it. It also slows down the same rate, backs up the same rate, which is a good safe rate, but it's not something that people are going to be able to squeal the tires on and go out there and cut cookies in. It also has automatic brakes. When the hydraulic pressure goes away, the brakes automatically come on. If the engine dies, the brakes automatically come on. If you're parked on a hill and you're in neutral, the brakes are automatically on. When you engage the drive motors, the brakes automatically come off and allows you to go. This is patented, and I am looking for some people or a company to start building them, to license them. So if you guys are interested in getting a licensing agreement, get in contact with me. You can email me at mark@mnmhorsemanship.com.